Mid-Michigan Dragway in Michigan for Drop the Hammer. 3-day weekend event. Should be 150-ish cars there. They're shooting for 200. Some big names there. Larry Larson's going to be there in his S10, bringing that out of retirement. Bryant Goldstone, brought the Javelin. Steve and Val Morris are going to be there. And a bunch of others. From the, I'll say Michigan, probably Indiana, Ohio area. So we're going to be racing Mid-Michigan today. It is, 6:30 in the morning. I'm driving over to the track. The gates or track opens at 7. Tech at 8. Basically, got to be in Tech by 10 o'clock. 10:15 is driver's meeting, and I think 11 o'clock track goes live till 3 o'clock. Then we drive up to Northern Michigan Dragway, and I have not been to either of these drag strips, so I'm looking forward to going to both of them. We'll be racing 8th Mile, then Northern Michigan Dragway, and then back to Mid-Michigan Dragway. So that's kind of what we'll be doing. Bunch of stops planned along the route. At one of the places in Michigan, they'll be invited a bunch of the locals out for like a car show, as we come in, and it's one of the checkpoints. So anyway, we'll film all that for you guys. We got the rear leaf spring sliders fixed. I had to move them back a little bit so that the bearing rides a little more forward. So I got that taken care of, and I had to change out the carb spacer from the 1 1/4 inch taper to a 1 inch open. And of course, I'm having trouble getting wide open throttle. Worked fine before, worked fine when I put the taper on there. Now I'm struggling to get the wide open throttle, excuse me, the throttle blade straight up and down. So we got to take care of that real quick when we get to the track. My wife went out of town to Alabama with my daughter for a baby shower, and so I couldn't get her to help me. So we'll get somebody at the track team in hand. So with that said, guys, I will try to my best to catch some like Larry Larson and Bryant Goldstone, some of those other guys' runs, and we'll go from there. See you there. All right, guys, we're through Tech. Got the car changed over. There's actually a lot of room here. Looks like they repaved a lot of the roads that as you come in from the gate. Re-up done that. Getting ready to get my windshield banner and stuff. And then here we'll walk over to the track, and we'll take a peek down the track. So guys, you can see, come underneath the tower. And this is a 1/4 mile strip. We'll be running 8th Mile this week because Northern Michigan Dragway is 8th Mile. But nice track. A lot of grandstands. Plenty of room for people. Well guys, you can see right over there is Larry Larson. So they've called up fast cars first. I'll be in the slow car bracket. But a couple of the cars starting to head up. They got a slick lane and a radial lane here set up. A little different than normal drag and drive. Bryant Goldstone was here. That's where he was. Apparently yesterday he dropped a valve in testing. So they loaded up. They are headed out, and they're going to get it fixed because they're getting ready to head out to Rocky Mountain Race Week. So we're starting to get the event, going. All right, first pair down is Steve Morris, as well as this 66, I think, GTO on slicks. So left lane is radial, right lane is slick. We'll watch Steve go, and then we'll video my buddy Tommy. Tommy and Clark Rosenstengel. Clark has normally got a 5th gen Camaro. He's running his other Camaro this week, his slow one. This car is big block, normally aspirated with the stacks coming out. Hopefully I can catch this guy running here in a little bit. Alright guys, so they called up my run group. So we're in the lanes, getting ready to make our first pass. They've had several long oil downs that they've had to clean up. So hopefully we can, I want to try to make 2 passes, so we'll see what we can do. We ran a 750 at 90 miles an hour. So I was running quicker at Norwalk. I'm going to have to take a picture of the DA, but I'm running less timing too. I'm only running 36 degrees where I was running up to 37 there. I am 7500 and they have a 7500 class. So I'm going to run one more time and maybe I'll change my class from DYO to a index 7.5 class. I'd be leading the class maybe after day 1. Just dumbass luck. So yeah, we're going to go back up again and I think make one more pass and then decide. Well guys, I was going to do DYO. I'm going to make one more pass and I short shifted it on that last run. So we're going to see what happens. Second pass, guys, I spun to a 755. So I think we might go ahead and try running the 750 index class. Got nothing to lose. So the track's definitely getting hotter and a little slicker. I tried to move out of the groove a little to get some traction. Thank you. So I'll have to take a look at the 60 foot. Oh yeah, definitely lost it to 60, so I know I spun. So anyway guys, I think we're going to turn the 750 in. We know we can, I think as long as I can get it to hook, and if I have to I can throw a hair more timing in it because I'm only running 36 instead of 36 and a half or 37 where I was running at the turn of burn event. So I can, so to speak, turn it up a little bit. So I will take those numbers and we're going to pack it up and hit the road with Tommy and Alec and his SN95 LS powered. Alright guys, so we just stopped at the first checkpoint, Freeland Chiropractic Center in Sparta, Michigan. So now we're on about 14 miles or so is the next checkpoint. The Depot Restaurant is, I have no idea what time it is. That's where we're going to stop for a late, very late lunch. It's got to be, I don't know, 3 o'clock or something if I had to guess. So anyway, so far so good. We're just cruising right along. Tommy's grabbing some gas. We had lunch at the depot. It was like 4 o'clock. I didn't realize it was so late. A couple of Reuben sandwiches and some fries and some unsweet tea. So good Reuben. Tommy and I both got those, and it was really good. So that was a nice stop for a bite to eat, kind of our lunch and dinner. Now we're on our way to the third checkpoint, and I had some excitement. There was a field mouse that had somehow come from, the grass area to where I was in the stage or in the pits, and it got under my stuff, and we couldn't find where it went. And we're finally loading up the car, or changed over the car, right? And I went to go put my aluminum car carrier in the hitch. It shot out of the receiver part of the hitch, or I'm sorry, of the aluminum carrier, and it scurried off. So yeah, I almost had a passenger. Anyway, we're only about 5 miles away from the third checkpoint, and then we got about 60-70 miles to go to the hotel. Guys, here we are in the parking lot. You can see Larry Larson made the trip. So it looks like there's somebody over there in the square body doing something. Tommy's fucking around. That wraps up day 1. We will see you guys tomorrow morning.